Let me see. Eternal. Yo.
Hey!
Eternal Arcade, how are you doing, my friend from the UK?
I am very well, thank you. How are you, sir?
I'm very fine, thank you. And I'm very fine that you came on my stream, good sir. I know I missed your stream the other night and I apologize. But I'm glad that you came on my stream, and I hope to catch your stream next time. When are you going to stream, by the way?
I'll be back tomorrow night. We're playing some F1 again tomorrow.
All right, I gotta see that, and then I gotta waste all my bits on some text to speech.
Oh my god, please don't.
It's the Rice King. Yeah, Ross says it is the Rice King. Can you do the Rice King right now, or like for Ross?
Hello, Ross.
That's the Rice King right there. yo, guys, if you want to know something funny, remember that stream I did on April Fools with the Church of the Holy Genealogy, that quote? Eternal Arcade, literally like after the stream, I don't know how long, I guess it was the next day, he actually read the quote in the Rice King's voice, and he sent it to me. It was like the most epic thing ever. I gotta thank you for that, Mr. Rice King.
Hey, you're welcome. Oh, sorry, hold on.
You are very welcome.
Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, this is awesome, man. Thank you for calling in, bro. Like, I appreciate it. What time is it right now in the UK?
It's just coming up to 11:30.
11:30 at night. You are a trooper, sir. Good, sir, because it's 6:24 p.m. where I'm at.
Yeah, time differences suck.
Yeah, it does. It does suck. I do actually have somebody from South Africa who occasionally joins our streams, like BJ's and my stream, and I think Nordy's maybe. But she's in South Africa, so when we stream, it's like late night, like 1 or 2 a.m. And this lady's a trooper, and we're just like, damn, like really, it's just wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go.
Yeah,
man.
some people are really committed, and it's great to see.
I mean, you know what? I appreciate people who come in, because, like, I have people from different time zones, you know. Like, you're like a whole large chunk, big jump, like 5 hours ahead of me, I guess. And then, you know, somebody's like 24 hours ahead. Some people are like an hour back. Some like Beanie's like 3 hours back because she's in the west coast of the United States of America. But it's like, it's amazing to me how technology permits us to come together in different parts of the world. You're technically living in the future right now.
Yeah, Dot Brown sends his regards.
Yeah. That's what's up, Eternal. Yeah, honestly, thank you for calling, man. You're
no,
awesome.
You're welcome.
You're awesome,
It's
Mr. Rice King. Yeah,
the Rice King.
I gotta make it like a talk show full of the streamers and shit. Like just shoot the shit.
No, it's funny you say that. Me, Snail, and Reaper and Mob have talked about a podcast of some sorts at some stage, which would be cool.
You definitely should do it. You definitely should do it. And it's funny because my sister, she moved back to New York City recently with her boyfriend and her kids. And she's been telling me, like, yo, I want to do podcasts. I want to do podcasts. And I'm just like, well, fucking get settled and fucking do it. What the fuck? Why you keep talking about it? But you guys should definitely, that has to be the funniest shit. It'll give me something to listen to at work.
I think it'd be off the wall. There couldn't be a schedule to it. I don't know what we do. I think Snail would just be like, so whose name am I writing on whose chest?
I mean, yo, that'd be so fucking funny. Like Snail just comes out, I'm gonna write my name on the chest. On some crazy shit. It could be like that's amazing too. Like, you know, because anybody can make a podcast, but then when you got people with like with the same common goal, it come into like unison, and just to talk and stuff, it could be entertaining in of itself, and you know that's just what's up.
Yeah, exactly. I think the most difficult part about putting together a podcast with those guys would be making sure there is some sort of direction to the podcast. Like I say, it'll just go off the rails very quickly.
Yeah, not only direction, but like a lot of chemistry, which, you know, all of you have that. So it's like that doesn't need to be said. I mean, it does need to be said, but you already got that down packed, and then all that needs to be is like direction. So I think that'll be very interesting.
Yeah, maybe one day we can make that happen. It's one of those where it's like you said just a second ago. It's difficult with the time differences a lot of the time. So it'd be just trying to nail down a slot where everyone can be free to do it.
I mean, yeah, most definitely. You just come up with a slot, and then everybody just tunes in at once, and then you just throw a random topic, and everybody puts their 2 cents. And I mean, I would definitely listen to that. You already have my viewership, or was a viewer listening-ship, I guess. I don't know. But yeah.
There we go. We've got one listener.
Yeah, we got one.
That's all we need.
Yeah, we got
as long as one person listens.
Yeah, that has to be really entertaining. I mean, yeah. So what are your plans like going forward with the streaming? And, you know, because you've gained yourself quite a following. I look at your stream, it's like 20 people. You got like 300 plus people like following you. So like in the long run, what do you see yourself doing? Like, and this is like a job interview. Go.
I feel like I'm being interviewed on TV. It's fantastic.
Yeah, this is the Baron show. This is the Baron talk show, right? Okay,
this is the Baron talk show. I love it.
Yeah, the Baron talk show.
Hi, Mum. How are you doing? I hope the kids are doing well. Wait, I'm the kid. Oh no, I messed the interview up. Oh no. So yeah, stream. I was actually talking about this last night on my stream. I set myself a few little goals for this year. I just thought, let's carry on as we have done. We've got the schedule in place. We do three streams a week. Let's just keep doing that, see where it takes us. There's steady growth on the channel, which is cool. It's great to see. Like I keep saying all the time, I don't really look at the viewer numbers that are watching. I just try and concentrate on making it fun. And then, you know, it keeps creeping up. But, you know, by the end of this year, I've set myself a high goal, but I thought it might be achievable. We'll see what happens. But by the end of the year, I'd like to see if I can hit like 1,000 followers. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I think it's achievable. It's not like out of this world. But if I carry on the way I'm going now, maybe we might make it. But that's all I'm thinking about at the moment. Just this year, really. I just plan it week to week, and we'll see what happens. You
know, that optimism that you have is very infectious. You know that, right?
Really?
Yeah, it's very infectious, because it's like, I'm just like, you know what? I'm looking at it too, because I'm trying to progress and I'm trying to do a lot of other things. But then it's like, I do have my doubts. I think everybody has like a reasonable amount of insecurity in themselves. Like everybody does, you know. But it's like if you let that insecurity overtake you, and that's just gonna really derail a lot of. But like stuff like you're saying, like, that's actually kind of infectious. Like that optimism is like, yeah, you know what? Why should I be insecure? Like, what's the worst that could happen? And stuff like that. So you just pull it forward, you know, just press forward and don't stop. Put the pedal to the metal, I guess.
Exactly. I mean, me and Mob have talked about this before in our streams. Me and Mob have we've both said very similar things, in that we both like suffer from that imposter syndrome where you've got that voice in your head saying, you can't do this, no one's going to watch you do this. And I've had that voice in my head for years and years. I've wanted to do something like this for probably the last 10 years, and I've always had this voice saying, no one's going to want to watch you do that. Everyone will think it's stupid. Don't bother. You can't do that. And then, I don't know, last year I just thought, screw it. I'm nearly 30 is coming closer and closer, and I thought, screw it, I'm just going to do it. So I just bought a few bits, bought a microphone, and just went for it, and never looked back, really. And that's it. Just keep pushing forward now. Just don't let the negative thoughts take over, and just think, nah, people are here. They wouldn't be here if they didn't enjoy it, and don't overthink it. And just as long as you're having fun, that's the main thing. And I'm having loads of fun with it. I love every single stream I do, and each one I can feel like it gets better each week, really. And like Mob was nice enough to say the same. Today I dropped in his stream and he was saying, I feel like you're smashing it at the moment. He said to me, and I was like, oh, I must be doing something right. So I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, I think.
Well, he's right about that. You like, you know what? He's right about that, and you are smashing it. Like you are really smashing it. Like, cause like here's the thing, right? Like I didn't expect to like come into like a community. Like I've streamed before in the past, like a long time ago. I had a different account. I've started like many gaming channels throughout the last decade. They never went anywhere, and I was just like, yeah, nobody wants to see my shit. Fuck it, shut it down. Cause it's like I have like, that's my hobby. That's one of my hobbies, is like creative editing and all that stuff and making videos. And I try to do that throughout the decade, you know, throughout the last 10 years. This time, me doing stuff like this is the first time that I feel like is taken off, myself included. And like you said, I think we all do have that. I especially have like imposter syndrome, right? Like I just like create something, I just leave it alone. I don't show people, but when I do, they're like, yo, this is cool. I'm just like, yeah, whatever, you know. I have probably, I don't feel like myself sometimes when I do this stuff, but you know what, it's just a matter of fact of just getting over it and just sticking with the creativeness. Like I'm a creative person as well, so like I like to go. And what you said about your goals and just sticking to it like week by week, that's, like I said, is like, that's very infectious. So that's very admirable.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. No, what you were saying in regards to the imposter syndrome, I think it's more prevalent these days with social media and stuff. I think it's easier to slip into that mindset when you see so many people achieving in front of your face every single day when you're scrolling on your phone. Mm-hmm. And it can either inspire you, or it can really put a downer on your day and think, why is my life not like that? So you've got to kind of take a step back from that if that's one of those things that affects you. I'm not saying it affects everyone. In my head, it has done at times, thinking, damn, look at everybody else having a great time, and here's me just sat here on my phone doing nothing about it. But you know, taking that into account, I just thought, yes, screw it, I'm just going to do it. And like you said, you feel different when you're doing this. Me too. I feel different when I'm doing this. But then I was thinking about this earlier this week, actually, thinking I do like feel like I act differently on stream. But then I was like, no, hold on, you don't act differently on your stream. You're just being yourself. Where in real life, I'm like probably just suppressing it a little bit to trying to fit a social norm, I guess, rather than just being myself and just having fun with it, you know. So I'm trying to stop doing that and bringing this more into every day rather than just when I'm sat at a PC talking to a camera.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely it, because when you're out there in the real world in society, you're supposed to conduct yourself, especially when you're working. You know, you got to be like professional, you know what I mean? But you know what, I feel the same way, because like the way I go crazy and shit, like that's something that I used to do that a lot when I was a teenager. I was kind of known for that, like the chaoticness and whatnot, you know what I mean? And so in a way I brought that back, even though like, you know, time has gone by and, you know, I'm mature, I'm an adult, you know, that me doing that in the real world is not cute anymore. It's not cool. But here I could do that. And it's like, you know, it's that accentuated, but in a positive spin. But you know what? I think it's just as long as you just have a healthy balance between the two. So it's just what it is.
Yeah,
Baron,
definitely. I totally
Baron
agree
is
with
finally 21. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Snail is the reporter on the sidelines.
Yeah, back to you. like back to you. Yeah, like, yeah. Yeah, this became a show.
Back to you, Baron, with the weather.
The weather's, we're looking at partly sunny skies today, you know, with a high of 60 degrees. I don't know, like, fuck off.
This became a talk show. This became a fucking talk show. Like, I didn't even expect that.
Snail lives for this stuff.
Now, Snail lives for a lot of things. And I guess this was one of them. Amongst, like, writing people's names on his chest. Yo, Snail, write Eternal's name on your chest in tonight's stream, bro.
Oh my god.
That would be the most.
I feel an emote shit coming on. Fine. I need a 10k emote, and I think I've found it.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, the 10k emote. Like, that's what's up. That's what's up, dude. Oh, boy.
Oh, wow.
Look, we got a dog emote by Indecisive Snail. You know?
Hank the dog.
Yeah, the dog, you know.
That's his 10k. Is that your 10k emote, Snail? I think it is.
I would guess so. I mean, I'm still not privy to a lot of these things. Like, I'm just like, what the hell is a 10k emote? What is this? What is that? So, like, I have a lot of learning to do when it comes down to the streaming shit.
Yeah. I think the good thing is with the way your stream's going, Baron, is, I mean, you have got a good following already, and like you're consistent with your streams, and you know, if you stick to it, it'll all come in. It all falls into place. You know, I used to think that Twitch was quite a I used to find it quite a daunting place to get involved with, because I used to always just watch YouTube and nothing but YouTube, and then the thought of live streams scared the hell out of me. When I saw a live chat flying past on people's streams, I was like, oh my god, how could people do this? And it got to a point where I was even just like, I don't even want to get involved in these chats. What if I get shut down by this hive mind in the chat, and they're like, I'm not one of them. They're going to just be like, no, ban this person. So, you know, I just became like just a listener in the background, a long time lurker, and it scared the hell out of me at first. But once you really get into Twitch and you get under the cover of it, it's not that bad. It's very chill most of the time wherever you go, and it's everything just falls into place. I mean, it has for me. I knew absolutely nothing about Twitch 8 months ago, and it just comes to you, you know, as you go. Really, there's no pressure on learning it at any pace. It just falls when it needs to fall, you know.
You know, yeah, I would say the same thing about streaming in general, because, and you know what, it's kind of interesting because I had the same feelings when live streaming became a thing. I was like, whoa, people are all watching you, and people are watching you play video games, and then they're talking and shit. And then I knew it was like, yeah, this is internet shit. I don't want to get involved because there's going to be a lot of pettiness, which I have come across a lot of pettiness, but for the most part, there's been some positive experiences. Like this right now is positive to me. And it's really helped me along the way, because, you know, I've had bad years consecutively, but, you know, like this year's been actually pretty cool. So, yeah. Nordy's writing, you guys talking about live streaming makes me want to try it. Whoa, really, Nordy? Wow, man. Like, you should definitely try it. Like, really, dude.
100% recommend, Nordy. Yeah, I think you'll love it.
You'd love it. I mean, I'd be there. I'd be watching this. I'd be honored to be one of the first people to watch it.
I think you should stream Pokemon. I think people would really like that.
I think you should stream Pokemon too, but like get a whole tray of like Kane's chicken and eat it at the same time as you play Pokemon.
ASMR fried chicken.
Oh yeah, man, that'd be the best. That'd be
incredible.
Yeah, a thunder god looking man who drives trucks like Nordicius. Oh my goodness. Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh god. Wait.
Nobody's going to get himself a problem off his last message.
My new job is 10 minutes away from... Oh, you got the new job already? Oh, all right, cool.
Oh, you got the new job?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I know he was interviewing, but it's like I didn't know if he got the job or not. I didn't check
back.
Yeah,
he was still waiting to hear back last time. Unless it's in his... Oh no, it's not in his Discord. He hasn't told the followers.
Oh, congratulations, dude, for your new job, bro.
Congratulations, Nordy.
Yeah, congratulations, dude. That's what's up. You could stream games like Fortnite if you like that game. Yeah, Nordy, you could stream games like Fortnite. Oh no, you know what you could have? You could have like a Take Tuesday and you do something cool like eat stuff or watch stuff about eating, and you call it Tuesday. You could do that, or you could do True Crime Thursday. How about that? I just gave you some $1 million ideas for your stream, Nordy. Go do it. Go do it.
That's invaluable.
Yeah, that is very invaluable. True crime is dead. True crime. You had all the women come to your stream because, you know, women like true crime shit.
Oh my god.
They
what
relax.
is it with women and true crime?
They're psychopaths. That's what it is.
My girlfriend watches so much true crime stuff. Seriously, if I don't turn up to a stream one day, she has like boiled me down to the bone in some acid, and she's disposing me down the sink because she knows how to get rid of her body now. I swear.
Oh yeah, I think they're just doing that for ideas and shit. Like my ex, she used to be into that true crime shit, and then I'm just like, I don't want to watch this shit because I've seen dead bodies before. I live in the city. I've heard gunshots. I want to come home. I don't want any of that shit coming in. Why do we gotta watch this shit? Like, come on. So it's like, dude, like, come on.
It freaks me out. Yeah, it freaks me out. Like, She always goes to bed before me. I'll be like streaming or something. I'll go get in bed. She's falling asleep with the TV on. I just get in bed. I'm like, where's the remote? And all of a sudden I look at the TV and it's like a friggin' documentary for like Ted Bundy or something. I'm like, oh God, here we go again.
Or women who kill, like this Thursday,
women who kill.
This Valentine's Day, eat your heart out because we have a show for you, women who kill on Valentine's Day. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like a docu-series about that shit. Like really, dude. Like, oh fuck.
Hey, Nordy, by the way, don't worry if True Crime is dead. You can always play True Crime Streets of LA as a classic for you.
Oh yeah, that game. I played it once on the demo.
That was weird, that game.
I was told about it, and then I heard that there was like this Chinese emperor in the game, in one of the endings.
It goes a bit weird towards the end. I never finished it, but I just played it up until, I don't know, I played it, I don't know, say like chapter 3 or 4, and it all seemed pretty normal. Like chapter 3, you go and like learn a few kung fu moves down at a dojo or I don't know, something like that in LA, and then all of a sudden I remember like a few years later just looking on YouTube and people talking about this game, and they were showing clips, and all of a sudden he's like fighting dragons and stuff or something towards the end of the game. I was like, wait, what? He's an undercover cop taking down like people just peddling drugs on the streets of LA. Why is he fighting dragons now?
That sounds like something like on Saints Row, like the good Saints Row games. Like, I don't know, man. I was a decade in that generation of gaming where everybody tried to make a Grand Theft Auto clone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Saints Row just took it to a different level. They went somewhere else with it, and everyone was like, that's okay, Saints Row, you go do your thing, you get it out of your system, because we're okay where we are.
No, but Saints Row 2 was a great game, though.
Saints Row 2 was good, yeah. I enjoyed Saints Row 2. Saints Row 3 was the last one I played, and I still enjoyed it, but at that point I was like, yeah, I don't really want any more of this. I think I'm okay. And then they brought another one out. I was like, well, no, I'm all right, thanks. I've got it out of my system now.
I saw my sister playing Saints Row 4 back in the days, and I was like, oh, they got aliens now? Like, come on, dude. Like, I like 2 a lot, though. Like, if I don't get into a Lamborghini Countach and start doing drive-by while I'm listening to Misery Business by Paramore or Land Down Under by Men at Work, I don't want to hear it.
The soundtrack on Saints Row 2 was so good.
Yeah, man.
I always remember, what was the other song on there? Oh, Face Down by the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus.
Yeah. I haven't played that game in a while. Like Saints Row 2, I haven't played it in a while. But I gotta, one of these days I might play it on stream.
Oh, that'd be good. I don't know how you'd get on with the music. I mean, with
those
sort of games, you've got to have the music, haven't you? Like, that's the only thing for me. That's why I haven't played GTA Vice City yet. That's one of my favorite games, but I don't think I could play it without the music.
Oh, that's actually my favorite game too. I love Vice City so much.
Yes,
like,
it's the best GTA.
Yeah, like, and it's kind of like, and that's what I come to an impasse with GTA, because I want to play it, but then I know that I'm gonna have to shut off I can't shut off the music, or maybe I could put VCPR, which is funny, but it's like sometimes I want to listen to music.
VCPR.
Like Maurice Chavez.
Maurice Chavez.
Yeah. So then
and Pastor Richards. Oh my God.
Oh, the Pastor Richards Salvation Army, like Salvation.
Yeah.
We're gonna build a statue and we're gonna fly to space because it's gonna be the 40,000 years of nuclear winter.
And what's his name? The Barry the nudist.
Oh, I'm naked, Maurice. Come on, give me a hug. Back, demon! Get back, you heathen! Bam! Oh, Yosmio, you shot him. There's blood and pubic hair all over the radio station.
So good.
He's like, Maurice, please, I might die quickly. It's okay to use mouth. Ah, get off of me, you freak! Yeah, I remember that.
The chat shows were so good on the older GTA games. With the chat shows were so good. One of the underrated ones actually was Liberty City Stories. The chat shows on that one were great. I think it was Laszlo was the host of the chat show, or something, or he had a chat show on it or something like that. I can't remember.
All right, Chatterbox.
A Chatterbox. Which was that on?
All right,
that was on the original Liberty City, right?
The original
GTA 3.
Yeah,
I mean,
the whole station was dedicated to Chatterbox, but
that's
in
it. Yeah.
Liberty City Stories, Chatterbox was just a show, and then they had other public access shows on it.
Yeah, that's it. I remember there was one with a chef on
the French chef that he was
City
killing
Stories.
the animals alive and cooking them.
Yeah, there was like, oh look, the cow is giving birth right into my pan.
That was funny. And then, if you saw the video that I did with the fishing with Baron,
Yeah,
you saw that one. Remember? Did you play Vice City Stories?
yeah.
Remember on the VCPR? Remember the fishing show that they had?
Oh, I don't remember I don't remember the chat shows very well on Vice City Stories.
It was called Bait and Switch.
Bait and Switch, okay.
All right, so I kind of modeled it after that, right? And I did it from the top of my head, but then it was inspired by that. And you know, at the end of that bit when I said, like, my great granddaddy said, "Don't you tell nobody I've been coming in here at night." That was from Liberty City. It's from Liberty City Stories. Nurse Bob.
Nurse Bob.
Yeah, it was from that.
I need to play
part.
that game again.
I haven't played that since I was a teenager because I played the fuck out of it.
I think I only ever played it, like, I don't even know if I finished it. I must have played like 3/4 of it on my PSP, and then, I don't know, I just stopped.
I beat all of those games on my PSP. I beat them all. Like, I played those games like a lot back in the days. And I still have my PSP, funny enough.
Yeah, so do I. I'm not sure where it is, but I've definitely got it somewhere. It's in a drawer somewhere.
Is it hacked?
Shout out to the PSP. No, it's not hacked. It's vanilla.
Ah, bro.
It's an OG vanilla PSP.
Is the 1000? It was fat, right?
Yeah, it's the Fat Boy.
Yeah, I love that one. That thing felt sleek in my hands, and I had that thing hacked like the second the hacks came out, and it was better. My cousin hacked the PSP, and then we just bought like memory sticks, and we filled it up with like emulators and games, and that was it. We were just like, nope, we got this shit.
I remember looking into doing that. I remember like Googling how to jailbreak the PSP, and I was like, oh no, I'm scared. I'm not gonna do it.
You needed a battery, like an extra battery, and you needed an extra memory stick, and you put like a program in the memory stick that shorts out the battery, so it could brick your PSP, but then it reboots it, like it fixes it up, and that's how it jailbreaks. That's how we used to do it back in the days. Now you don't have to do that. Now everything is by the memory stick, you know.
Yeah.
But then
God, I remember those memory sticks. They were so expensive when they came out.
It's funny because the thing is that at the time, like, it came with the 32 megabyte memory stick at the time. My cousin bought, like, his parents gave him money, and like we went Christmas shopping one time, and he bought a 512 megabyte memory stick, and this was back in 2005 to 2006. I think 2006. And that 512 memory stick, that was like about $75, $80 altogether for 512 megabytes.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, and a 1 gigabyte cost $100, and like a 4 gigabyte memory stick, which was the limit at the time, was $400, and it was as big as the battery cover of the PSP, and people actually bought that. I'm not joking.
God, I'm just looking up. Back then, in 2005, I remember I saved up some money for ages to buy a memory stick. I got a 1 gigabyte memory stick. It would have been 2005, 2006, and I remember it cost me £90. And I've just gone back to look at what the exchange rate was to US dollars in 2005. I'm just going to put it through the calculator now. That would have been about $160 for a 1 gigabyte memory stick in 2005. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was the thing, and then it's like I remember having to swap it out, and just like I had photos, but then I could only have like 4 songs because it was like 32 megabytes. But then I got a 1 gig like years later when they dropped the price, and now I have 16 gigs in that PSP. So it's like, and 16 gigs don't cost shit these days.
No, I mean, you can get the micro SD cards now, can't you, for phones, which are, I think, can you get 1 terabyte ones of them now? I know you can get 512 gig ones.
No, there's 1 terabytes because I had to buy one for my Steam Deck. I have a 1 terabyte for my Steam Deck and it cost me like 105.
Wow, it's crazy.
And I gotta buy another one so I could put it in my my tablet so I could watch like all the movies that I downloaded over the years, which is legal. Wink, wink.
Hey,
So,
everyone, it's legal.
Yeah, it's legal. Wink, wink. But yeah, so I gotta do that again. But yeah, it's crazy how technology advances and then like things are like cheaper now.
I think we sound really old, Baron.
We're boomers. We are old.
We are the boomers.
Yeah, we remember a time, and these kids will never remember a time when you had to watch movies on rectangles and put them in bigger rectangles and watch them on a square block. You know. These kids don't know about the struggle.
They have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, VHS.
I remember when my dad upgraded his PC when I was a kid on his Windows 95 PC, and he upgraded the memory on his, and he said, I remember him telling me, this now has 33 gigabytes of memory, and I was just like, oh my god, we'll never fill that. That's incredible.
33 gigabytes of memory.
It was insane.
I remember when we first got a computer in the house, I was like 10 years old, and it was an E-machine, and it broke the first day we got it.
Oh no.
Because it was an E-machine. I was just like, what?
She.
Yeah, that was a cheap piece of shit. Yeah. And now I got this glowing freaking monolith that heats up my room every time I play Resident Evil 4 Remake. So yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to heat your house when you have a PC.
Yeah, evidently I don't, but it's like it's the weather's getting more nicer now, and so it's kind of like, damn, I'm sweating bullets here. No, it's my PC. That's why it's hot. My PC's heating up the room.
Oh, last summer when I started streaming, I was in my in my work office I have, which is a small box room, which is normally the coldest room in the house. And I started streaming in the middle of a very, very hot summer. Over here, we don't normally get very hot summers for very long, but this lasted a long time. And we don't have AC in the UK, and our houses are made to keep all the heat in because it gets pretty cold. So when it gets hot, it stays hot in the house for a very long time. And anyway, I'm streaming late one night. There wasn't many people watching. I was quite new to it still, and luckily I didn't have a camera at the time, but I had the PC on. I had the PlayStation hooked up to the PC, and I think I was playing. I was either playing Ape Escape, the PS1 game Ape Escape, which I had a digital copy of on my PlayStation, or it was Stray or something like that. And it was so warm that I was just sat there. I think I was sat there in my pants just sweating. I was like, I'm so glad I don't have a camera right now. I was so warm. It was ridiculous. I had the windows open and everything. I just couldn't cool it down. It's crazy.
That is crazy. That like last night I was playing Resident Evil 4 Remake, and then like my mom came into the room for something, and she's like, Baron, it is so hot. Don't you feel like that? Yeah, I feel that. Like that, your poor machine is gonna burn out. Like you need to do something. I'm just like, damn. I'm just like, yo, I hope not, because I start sweating and I'm like, yo, what the hell? Oh boy. But anyways, Eternal, thank you for calling me, good sir. This is the part where I have to go, unfortunately, but we have to do this again, dude. It's been an awesome chat.
Yeah, it's been great. Perfect timing as well, actually, because I do need to go in a second. I've got to go and pick the girlfriend up from the train station.
All right, that's all good. You be safe out there, Eternal Arcade. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate it very much. Eternal Arcade, everybody, give him a round of applause. It's like a talk show. All right, thank you, Eternal, for calling in. I'll be sure to catch you next stream tomorrow. Okay, dude?
You're very welcome, Baron.
All right,
look after yourself.
All right, thank you.
Cheers.
Bye-bye. One hell of a guy, Eternal Arcade. This has to be the best stream that I ever had, honestly. Best stream. The best stream. And I hope you guys enjoyed that little segment. I think I lost viewers along the way, but it is what it is. What it is, what it is.
Okay, it is what it is. No God. Dear God.
But yeah, but like Eternal Arcade is the man. All right. And right now,